Okay. Don't be mad, but we are going to level up quickly until level 50. The reason for this is because Elden Walls, that's where we get Dragonbane or whatever. And if we end up getting it, we have a small issue. And that issue is, unless we are past level 46, it's not the best version. Same with Nightingale armor and a few other things. So we do want to get at least to 50 for the Dragonborn DLC.
I've got your back.
You can probably
as you
head
wish,
back
my thing.
to whatever it's called. But for the Dragonborn DLC, the best is past 60 for Miark's best skill. But we are going to be leveling up quickly because I'm pretty sure we are at Alduin's Wall now. Yeah. We don't want to head there until we do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Destruction. We're actually going to... Yep. Yes. No, it's that second. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go like... Yep. Travel all the way up to here. Go like that. Get all the way back down to our house. Head inside.
Are we heading out? As you command, my thing. Still here. I will remain on guard here.
Thank you. And to be safe, we're going to 50 because, again, being safe is a lot better. Because I want to continue with the main quest a bit more.
We heading out? As you command, my thane. I'm right behind you. I will remain on guard here.
And that is why we're supposed to be careful.
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, it's still you. He really does not want us to do this, and I don't blame him. Hopefully that wasn't too long for Lydia. You have 3 days, I'm pretty sure. Why is the crab in the table earlier? Why did you let that happen?
As you command, my Thane.
He made a mess.
What do you need? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
Out of sight, out of mind. I don't know where that bowl went. That is not what I meant when I said out of sight, out of mind. We'll continue with health. I want to go back to here with this. Well, actually, might as well. That was my stomach, it is angry. Able to pick locks without being noticed. Automatically gives you a copy of the picked lock's key if it has one. Find more gold incest. That's the one we want, 100. 50% greater chance of finding special treasure. How do we get to that one? There we go. Pick starts close to the lock opening position. Explores. One-handed. Two-handed block, heavy armor, smithing, chanting, what is this? Fire enchantment, super enchantment, soul gem provider, okay. again, I'm sorry if you don't like the fact that I did that, but I do want like the best possible deals at a lot of things. Because I know once we go here, we can get a few dragon birds. Rest. Once we go here, Skyrim Temple. Probably just head down from there. But, or even like with a kill sword. The best way to get the best possible stuff is by actually doing, like having a higher level. With Miak it is 60 with his stuff, but most stuff should be good now. Yeah, I think. I'm hoping. So pretty.
Huh?
You're the one who stood that close to me, Lydia. You all. Okay. That was my fault. That actually was. Is there still a secret chest here? I thought there was for the Khazeebs. Is it this one? One of the walls in this game. Sky Haven Temple. Oh, we should actually check that note that we got. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Here it is. Javacule, I come to you with an skull-viled, an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things, which I have come to regret, and the consequences are immediate, imminent. Yep. If you know of the Oblivion Crisis, then you know I make no jest when I say the fate of Tamriel is at stake. It would be safer for us to speak further in person. Please meet me at the shrine. Meet me at the shrine to Stendar, located between Fort Greymore and Rorikstead. I will lay bare my sins in Stendar's presence. Perhaps he will grant me forgiveness. Scorvile. So that is actually the start of the Oblivion Gate quest, where we can get a red horse. Yeah, oh, there's also a bunch more things to it, but knew it. Sorry, Lydia, if that hit you. Alteration. Nope, destruction. I want to see. I think it's a. Kind of looks like a blood dragon. No, it's an normal dragon. Okay, we can do this. You good, Lydia? Kind of on fire. Do we have a guard also fighting? You good, Lydia? Yeah, we should. Up the soul. This day was really done. If you didn't know, the Skyrim cookbook, or the Elful series cookbook, it mostly uses Xenoball berries. Pretty sure that's the name of them in real life. I don't know, but I never knew this was a thing. I don't actually know the name of any berries, because why would I? That just feels weird to know. That was a bad shot. That was also a bad shot. You know what? I'm not even gonna try. Actually, nope. I know better. I'm gonna fail again and then make a fool of myself, and it was sad. More of them. Just swim across, you know? Where's that? It's a lot of fish eggs. There's also another route, but we're ignoring it. Did I hear wolves? Lydia? I ended up getting snacks. I don't want to fight another dragon. Do you think it sees us? It is so cute though. Powerful orange scale dragon variant from the Dawn Guard DLC, appearing at higher levels around 59 plus, and using a unique Drain Vitality Sout, draining health, magicus, and stamina alongside Fire Breath. They feature distinctive flat bodies, broad tails, and board-like heads, dropping better loot like Daedra gear and often appearing with legendary dragons, with unique twin versions, Nassalan and Vaslan, in the Forgotten Vale. Well, this is not the Forgotten Vale. Maybe we can make it attack all of the things down there, because are we even supposed to? Oh, we are supposed to go there. Oh, there they are. We're going down one, I know. But for this, we might actually have to. Especially because that dragon is moving in slow motion. Like, how does a dragon even do that? Do we see 2 other dragons? Okay, and we want to go back. I just wanted to kill it, to be honest. I do want to get a look at it, though. Stop rolling away. Look at that. That's a little expensive. Yep. Yeah, that was the flat-headed dragon.
I could use a hand here.
No, they detected me. And they're shooting at me. There we go. Okay, so the revolved dragon is dead. And that is where we want to go. Okay, well, old man is still out there.
Be careful. The Forsworn are just as dangerous as they look.
So it was my imagination.
I was trying not to be seen, thanks for that.
Go on.
They all look
I don't. Go on. I don't like it.
Why do we have 9 on us? What is with that? Okay, how many dragons did we fight again? I don't remember fighting that many.
What do you need?
Take all. Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope. My nose is so stuffy, and it's been stuffy for so long now.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Now let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing down at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar. Given that Skyhaven temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I would try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
But I feel like none of this is easy. Here we go.
One remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades weave
Oh, great.
Cyrodiil?
Just let me pull a supernatural move. I didn't even bleed.
Coming to life.
There's no...
They say that and then they move forwards. Here it is, Dragonbane. What is the maximum damage Dragonbane best stats? Dragonbane at level 46 is 14, but I think they accidentally mixed that up with the weight. There's Dragonbane, here it is. 40 points of extra damage, so 63 damage, and 10 points of shock damage to others, but 63 damage to dragons. Let me just pull out my... Oh, we already got that book and we read it already. And then we have the blades armor. Pretty sure that's it. Sorry, Lydia. Here they are. Never mind, that's just a table. I thought those were two dual blade weapons. Okay, we must stand here and wait for them.
Shaw's bones, here it is. Baldwin's Wall, so... I've never seen a fine example of early second-era Akaviri sculpture in my life.
We need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the
Greybeards.
sky.
Is that the
The
Greybeard?
Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
Yeah.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not
You know you're not
straightforward
holding a
people.
torch.
Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it.
You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk.
With
But
great
if you
power
live in fear
becomes
of what
great
might go wrong, you'll
responsibilities.
end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
They don't feel what will go wrong. They know what will go wrong. And they are trying to be prepared for when the time comes, the right time, to do what's right. And they're the ones who are actually training me, so... And I also hate you two.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling.
Yeah,
We'll look
you
around
guys
Skyhaven
suck.
Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it, when misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower
That's the Oblivion symbol.
when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white
That's the dragon. That is people dying from it. This is people running to battle. That is the dragon and a few others. His dragon pals. Greybeards. Using a shout against the dragon. Because he's breathing fire, that's not a shout.
Well, I'm gonna look around. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes.
There's like a mountain of dead bodies.
Those were not lost treasures we might discover.
Now the shout that they want us to have is the Bend Will shout. And honestly, I don't really like it because, again, bend will, it's kind of in the name how awful it is. But it is used to bend the will of others. And, well, I don't know if bend will is the name of it, but it pretty much controls the dragons. You can also use it on, yeah, don't walk off the cliff. Anyways, don't push, but Lydia, where are you going? This is so pretty though. Try and see if we can see any dragons from here. Oh, hi. Oh, you're back up here. Hello. This seems to be the sleeping quarters. The most randomest of stuff in these chests. It seems to be about it here. But no, I really dislike Delphine and the guy. They're the type to misuse power. If you couldn't tell already. But there we go. Skyhaven Temple. And that will be it for today's episode. So, to be continued next time. Goodbye.